It's the Damian Oliver Show, 2 times a week. Yes, we're here. Thank you for tuning in. It's time to get your mind right. We're talking self-improvement. We gotta love on ourselves, no matter what. It's the Damian Oliver Show.
Hey guys, and welcome to another segment of the Damian Oliver Show. I'm excited that you're able to stop in. It is the end of the year, and a lot has happened. We've gone through Thanksgiving, and now we're approaching Christmas and, getting everything ready for the end of the year as we transition into 2025. I personally want to say thank you for listening. Thank you for being a part of this podcast. This idea that I had in 2024 that I wanted to just be able to speak and bring more positivity into the space where the podcast is, right? But I thank you guys for listening and for also just being an outlet and just being a support. A lot of times we're in spaces where we can't really see how impactful we are. And sometimes we second guess ourselves because we don't see the beauty that's around in the things that we do. Maybe because we're not reaching, or we're thinking that we're not reaching our full potential because we have maybe personal goals for ourselves that is so big that we're looking at the granular level and we're not looking from the micro level to see how impactful we are in what we're doing. So sometimes we lose focus. But I had to remind myself that sometimes it's not about the bigness, it's about the impact, right? And if we're able to impact one person as we kind of travel through life and through the journey that we go through in life, there's a lot of similarities that we have. And if we can impact one person from just an interaction, I think that also is a seed that can actually grow and blossom and touch people in ways beyond our imagination, right? And it's such a beautiful thing. So I just want to say for us to just keep on walking in a space where we're giving, we're loving, we're sharing, we're practicing kindness, right? And we're also practicing empathy, because empathy is something that's universal that we need in order for us to thrive, in order for us to be able to get to a place of living in a happy space and living in a space where we're giving and receiving, right? So let's practice more empathy as we're approaching the new year, as we're setting new goals, right? As we're setting our finances, as we're looking into maybe venturing into a new space, maybe a new job, maybe a new career, a new home. We don't know what the new year will bring us, but if we can actually take the next couple of days and if we can take it in, just let it sit, let it marinate. And as we get into planning, we start seeing ways that we can improve and be better than we were in 2024 as we approach 2025, right? So my lesson that I've learned this year is that life is full of unexpected twists and turns. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns. So we better be ready at all times because life doesn't always give you signals when it's going to pivot, when it's going to send a detour. But what we know is true is that in life, there's always hurdles. There's always things that we're going to be faced. There's always challenges. There's always unforeseen changes, unforeseen expectations. And a lot of that, if we are keeping that in the forefront or in the back of our mind, and where we are thinking, how can we plan for these hurdles? Because in life, it's about getting over the hurdle. Don't become stuck under the hurdle. We got to try to figure out if we can navigate from the side, above, but we must continue in order for us to be able to get to the finish line. And it's never going to be a smooth transition all the time. It will be, times where it just seems as if life is hitting you like bricks upon bricks upon bricks. but we have to be strong enough. We got to be like that glue, like that cement that is strong enough to withhold everything that comes our way and be able to rise above these things triumphantly, right? Because in that we'll find our strength, in that we'll find new experiences. And we just have to take every opportunity as a learning opportunity to do better and to be better than we were the day before. So when we look into that mirror, we can look in that mirror and say, like, look, you did this thing. You actually did this thing. And it was beautiful to see you go through these challenges. It was beautiful to see how you, you maneuver. It was beautiful to see how you impact the people around you. And you got to just keep on focusing on those things and set intentional and purposeful goals. So this way, you know that each thing that you do is meaningful and it is impactful. And I think once we do this, then we can bring about the changes that we want to see in ourselves and the people that are around you. And ultimately, it changes the world, it changes the landscape and just our thinking and our ability to do for each other. So again, thank you for listening. It's the Damian Oliver Show. It's always an honor and a pleasure here to sit with you for a couple minutes and have these conversations. But as we look forward to the new year, I promise you this year in 2024 that I would start having like interviews and, making the show just a little bit more structured and better, and where we can learn from different guests in terms of what makes them click, learn a little bit about their, backstory and stuff like that, because that also will create a space where we can learn. And the ultimate goal for this podcast is just to be able to learn, to overcome, to be better, right? So we want to continue doing that in 2025 and hopefully doing it bigger and growing. So as you listen, as something resonate with you on this podcast, I just ask that you continue to share, invite friends, family member also to subscribe, and let's build a community where we can do more, where we can sit, where we can understand, where we can talk, and we can listen to each other and we can grow. This is the Damian Oliver Show, signing off for 2024. Again, thank you for letting me be a part of your life. Let me be a part of your ears for a couple minutes. And it was a pleasure and honor to have this moment in this space where we could talk. Thank you. It's the Damian Oliver Show, signing off for 2024. Until next time.